the Sarlacc Digest, the long-running live-stream podcast digesting Star Wars topics for over 1,000 years. Join them for all the latest news, rumors, and theory crafting with none of the drama or the bullshit. Live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube. And don't forget the Sarlacc Toy Chest, covering all the newest Star Wars toy releases and news from Hasbro, Hot Toys, Jakks Pacific, and more. Live every other Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Be there and keep it nerdy.
PlasticNews.com. All the latest from Hollywood. Toys. Gaming. Comics. And anything pop culture. PlasticNews.com. Don't forget the IQ. PlasticNews.com.
He was the first person to say, we should put comic books in plastic cases and grade them. He told George Lucas to hold on to the merchandising rights, and 3 3/4 would be the perfect scale for the figures. When the owner of Playmates Toys asked him how to compete with the big guys, he gave him his extra copy of TMNT #1. He is the most important collector in the universe.
I don't always need a grail, but when I do, I go to holygrailtoys.com. Keep hunting, my friend.
You're watching a Syndicate program.
What's going on? It is Wednesday, March 11th. That means that something's happening because it's, Wednesday. Hey, welcome everyone. This is Toy Box Chronicles, Wednesday, March 11th. The one and only toy podcast you should be watching. You've watched the rest. Now you're watching the best. My name is Chet Maddox, along with the Sexy Skelly, Fabulous Fig Fury, and Alexander Thunderous Storm. Big Fury, how are you doing, sir?
I am awesome, man. Ready to talk about some important topics affecting our hobby tonight. Let's go.
True story. Mr. Skelly, how you doing real quick? Hey, you've been busy?
I have. I've actually also been a little bit under the weather, man. But you know what? I'm here and I'm ready to talk toys. So let's get it.
Okay. And then Mr. Alexander Thunderous Storm. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. I would like to say starting off the week, but I do that on Mondays. So
yeah, you are a
boy chest.
Yeah, very, very busy man. Hey, we got a lot going on for you today. A lot to talk about, a lot to go over. We see you in the chat. We will be there in 1 second. Steve was really excited for some reason. So this is what Steve has for us.
Steve's been busy, man.
man.
Steve's been busy.
Steve has been buried, and we've been told by Steve that you should definitely hang around till the end, because if there is something that you want to see, and we can't say what it is.
Okay.
But for those of you that may be coming over here from other channels, we are having a problem on a letter of the alphabet streaming. It is broken again. So.
Okay.
Yeah, look, hey, with all that being said, I mean, what do we want? We got a lot of people happening. We got the fan bags. We got
Yeah, let's hit up the chat.
What do we want to do?
Yeah, one thing we'll let you know is that Commander Bly was first, because last night when it was put up, his quote is, but YouTube throughout the point of the day eliminates some of those ones. So we're going to hit from the actual, this one right here. We'll start with Michelle Lil Beastie. Says, my daughter and I were rocking out to the song in your trailer, Backstreet.
Nice.
Back all right. Everybody by the Backstreet Boys. A song that aged better than as long as they love me.
Thanks, Michelle.
Poor Backstreet Boys. It's like, Meeks, what's going on? You know, if you're in Atlanta, we're going to see some. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, be some.
Be some.
What's going on? Dr. Brentley, you guys having heart complications? We got a doctor in house.
What's up, Doc?
Darth Moocher. Good evening, Darth Moocher. Commander Bly, first again, because he was technically first. I will give that to him. He was. Everything.
All right.
Got Mr. Cube Squadron himself at 1,200 on his Kickstarter sign-up page. We need to get that to 15, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
That's Cassidy. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening, sir. As always, the wisest Jedi in the entire bunch right here. Stu John. Jedi. Greetings, fellas. Fellow nerds, Star Wars dorks, Star Trek refugees, and Brown Latin fans, or Lantern fans. Wow, boy, he's killing that. Max Rebo, what's going on? Be some, I saw Steve Carbonites. Carbonites is a great one too, man. Make sure you guys are checking that out. Right here, TD3 Trooper. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening.
What's up, TD?
Some people are skipping. Our man's tripping with toys. He's in the house.
Tripping.
Good evening. Good evening. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody else and everything else like that. We are going to roll through some of these right here. Hey, Raul, what's going on?
Hey, Raul.
How you doing tonight, sir? How you doing? As always, Judge Dredd. Good evening, Judge Dredd. How you doing?
I am the law.
Welcome in. I think that
wraps it up for right now, but we'll keep checking back in and everything.
Right on.
Hey, we're going to roll down tonight. We got a couple of things, not a lot of things, because there's one subject that's going to take up primarily most of the show tonight. That's right. If you haven't read it on our Discord, or if you haven't read it through any of the other news channels and some of the other YouTubers, Target has said that they are going to be slashing toys. So that's going to be the bulk of our subject tonight. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to have the direct quote from the Target CEO, so we'll be able to see that. We put in the 2025 earnings, so to see what Target made last year. And then there are 2026 projections. Retail toy milestones for 2026. It is smart to cut things when a couple of things are coming up that they probably wouldn't want to do. It's that, they were going to talk about them wanting to be something that they are not. And then there's also a point what they should be doing for that. We've also got Scully got links. A couple of things popped up today. One of those things are gone already. So if you didn't get his link in the Discord, well, you're going to be missing yourself. Fig Fury's photo of the week, and it's a good one. Saw that too. Every one have been bangers that we've gotten right here. We've got the Syndicate Network and Discord conversation on upcoming events. We got something tonight. Do you want to pay attention not just to the end of the show, but at this point, SKNs, that's right, the Shadow Knows Network, the exclusive 2026 convention exclusive t-shirt. It goes on sale tomorrow. We'll give you guys all the information where you can pick that up. We got some Toy Atlanta 2026 coverage we'll go through. Toy Hunter, the app, we'll be letting a little bit out on that. And a preview of Friday's Good Morning Toy Box and Pixel Plastic and Ink. So that leads us in tonight, gentlemen. Our conversation starts out with Target disappointing a bunch of fans. And that's right. We've got, direct quote from the person at Target. Mr. Maddox, why don't you read that?
not an everything store, quote unquote. So remember that, because that's, this is what, people think. Target plans to cut the number of home products it sells in half. That's 50% for people that like numbers, in an attempt to achieve less is more impact. The strategy extends to sporting goods, toys, and electronics, which will get more thoughtfully merchandised with a point of view, said Cassandra Jones, SVP of what Target calls Fun 101. For example, a new fan shop, quote unquote, will feature hats and jerseys of pro sports teams, because that's exactly what everyone asked for, with coordinating sports gear, because we already don't do that, and water bottles. As a reminder, these water bottles suck, and they do remind me of Dick's Sporting Goods, elevated house of sports stores. Target's not Dick's, so expect fewer laptops in stores, Jones said, to make room for sticker displays and wearable tech and colorful tech accessories, stylized groceries. Target can't beat Walmart and Amazon on price and speed. All this to say, tell me you have no concept of who actually comes in your store without telling me you have no concept of who actually comes in your store. I said this, I was saying I was heated about this when you guys were talking about it on Toy Chest. The one thing I will say, I worked at Apple for a good amount of years. A lot, actually. And one thing that Apple does well is they merchandise very well while understanding what they actually are. So when you go into the store, you'll see like the iPhone that you're touching or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they have like the cases that they know sell the most next to the phone. So you're like, I can see this. I can envision in my head what it is. Everything that they're cutting in this. Wait, did Amazon tell Target they would sell their toys for them? Yeah, I think so. So I think everything that I saw in this release when I was reading it is basically like no one goes to Target for sports. Like,
no.
I think maybe it's like creating a sports section, like they're talking about, like fan shop that does nothing. No, like if everyone I know that's hardcore sports people, they either order it online, they definitely go to Dick's, right? Like, so it's all that, or they definitely buy from their like whatever sports team website, right? And it's the same thing. They tried this with like WWE. I often go to the store and say, I wish there wasn't so much here. Yeah. So so I think that this is just Cassandra Jones not knowing what Cassandra Jones is talking about. The fact that you call out fewer laptops in store to make room for sticker displays of wearable tech and colorful tech accessories tells me that you have zero clue what it is, and all you're going to turn into is a overpriced Temu market. What did Sujan say? Oh, sorry, what was that?
Oh, that's good. Right?
It says Target has yet to cancel my Beskar Mando for the third time. I'm hoping I still get it in a few weeks. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know. That's my thought. I'm curious.
Trooper, they lost the Target.
Yeah, Fig. Like, what is your initial? So I'm not a sports fan. I don't watch sports ball. But what is your initial takeaway on this? Because I know Blitz says, "Oh, I can't wait to hear everyone's thoughts on this. Listening while I get ready for work."
Now, for me, so like I used to be really big in the NFL and college football, and then over the years it's dwindled. But we still watch it regularly during season, so I have some interest in it. You hit it right on the money, man. I've never once gone on Target. I've bought some like we've had local college stuff there sometimes because it's been on discount. Like, oh, I want a shirt for my local college team, but I didn't definitely go there looking for it. That's the difference. So on the few articles I read about this, it just seems like the new CEO is so off the market. They don't want Target to be an everything store, but that's the whole point of Target since its conception. It's supposed to be like Walmart but higher quality. And there's a big thing about Legos as well. They're talking about they still want to be partners with Legos, but they just don't want to carry as many sets essentially. And it's like, that's as a brick and mortar store. My last thing on that is you want a selection when you go into a store. I don't want to see the same 2 things and that's it. Then I'm not going to ever go there, period. Versus if I think there might be something there, you get higher foot traffic. So at the end of the day, it seems like this is just coming out of left field and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Scully?
Yeah, this is by far the dumbest thing I've heard on the internet this week. And
it is Wednesday, though.
Yeah, I know. But seriously, if that's the direction that they're going to, I never want to ever wish ill on a company or on someone, but I really hope that this fails. Because if this fails, then this will just backfire on them, and it will prove that this point was just dumb and pointless and meaningless. Again, like Chet said, Chet really nailed it, man. Nobody goes to Target to buy sports apparel. Nobody.
Yes.
Nobody. I'm into sports, actually. I'm into NFL and I'm into basketball. You know, I watch the games. I have teams that I support. And let me tell you something. I never once bought anything sport related from Target or from any store for that matter. I usually go to just NFL.com and buy everything from there, and it gets shipped to my house, and it gets shipped early too. So I get it like super early before the season even starts. So this is by far the dumbest thing, man. And again, I really hope this just backfires, because this is just, like they have no clue what they're doing. They have no clue who their frequent shoppers are. Like if you can't even calculate the revenue you made just off selling toys alone, like that's just insanity, bro. Like that's just insanity, because your majority of the sales is driven from toys and from electronics, you know, like laptops and the TVs and the computers that they sell. That's the majority of your revenue, man. Like it comes from that, aside obviously from grocery and clothes, but like sports, that's just, I don't know who's gonna go to Target to be like, oh, let me go get a New England Patriots jersey real quick, you know? And like that's just dumb, man. Dumb.
I'm sure there's a couple of rural areas that rely on a Target or Walmart for their everything kind of thing like that, but not in major cities. No, there's too many competitions. I know out here in Southern California, you can go to like Dick's Sporting Goods, you can go to Big Five, you can go to, you know,
bro, you can even go to Amazon and
buy
you can go to www.com, you know. I do think it's important that we point this out though, right? So I'm somebody that likes to go based on this. Turns out I'm only one person away from being connected to this person on LinkedIn. But it says, as this is what she puts as SVP of Fun 101 at Target from May 2024 to present. As the Senior Vice President of Fun 101 at Target, I lead the strategy, product development, and business performances across technology, books, music, entertainment, gaming, sporting goods, and pop culture. I oversee a multi-billion-dollar P&L, profit and loss, drive customer and product obsession, and bring the Target guest experience to life by creating unforgettable moments of discovery, joy, and innovation. So the fact that it hasn't been good.
What's up, Will?
Oh, what's up? The fact that it hasn't been good since 2024 exactly tells you why, because Cassandra just took ownership over that. So thank you, Cassandra Jones, for plummeting Target.
Yep.
Patty Atkins.
For dropping into the ground.
Patty Atkins,
and again, man, I also agree with the majority of the chat here. Like Amazon is just gonna crush it. Like Amazon, I mean, Amazon has been crushing it, you know. But now, if Target really does this, Target is gonna like non-exist, because Amazon is just gonna destroy Target in every aspect.
Yeah, I go to Target, so I don't have to go to Walmart. There's no people of Target website, you know. Yeah, that is true. People of Walmart. Yeah, Walmart is smelling the opportunity. Yeah.
Yep.
Here's the thing, like I said,
if they're smart, man, if Walmart is smart, they should capitalize on this opportunity right now. You know, they should restock and stock more toys and more electronics just to drive customers in.
Yeah, like I said, you know, again, the sport aspect, I don't understand what that is. And actually, Max Rebo is going to point this out. Yeah, Storm buys his Dodgers and Rams cats at Target. No caps. Nope, not at Target, brother. All from the NFL or NBA fan. That's the dumbest, most corporate thing I've ever heard. Oh, don't worry. The week ain't over with, bro. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. And then that's the same thing. Tommy's saying this on Monday. They're going to try to inspire things like TikTok for Target. That's what their trends and things like that. And look, it's one of those things where on Monday we were talking briefly about this. The last CEO, he was ousted last year after only a couple of years. And each time they bring in somebody, there's this initiative, and I'm going to run it my way and everything like that. And Target, if you look at it, Amazon kept the CEO around for a while. Walmart kept the CEO for a while. Target's been playing the actual hidden seats. And every time you turn around, there's somebody sitting in that new hidden seat because you will definitely be gone. This is a dumb maneuver. When we were talking about on Monday the placement of things, there's a reason why the toy section, the electronics, and the actual book area is in the back of the store. Because they want you to walk the entire route of the store to see those items. It's the most important. Target wants to be the Starfleet Academy of stores. No, they're not even that bad.
This is the problem. Is like, there is a thing about people wanting to go to Target over Walmart. That is a thing.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to go to battle with something that you cannot win. Who in advertising and or management thought this was generate more business? The one person that did it is who thought that was going to be good. Like I think you can do. There's no longer any lines I collect what would require me to go into a Target. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So here's the thing: is you can make more money with less, but you're also getting rid of everything that people go to Target for. So. Yes. Because remember, Target took over where Kmart left off after Kmart shut down. Right. Kmart used to be like the spot to get toys.
Yes.
Like,
It
was like you were going into the mall, you were going to KB Toy Store, then you were hitting up Targets because Target was the first place to do like get popcorn. Then Little Caesars, when they started, was like check out giant Little Caesars and Kmart. So you would like go in, and then we all knew at Kmart. You always look for the flashing blue light because that's where all the toys were on sale, where everything was crazy. And then when Kmart went under, they moved it all to like Target and around. I really don't go to Walmart that much either. Yeah. So this is the thing is like, how are you keeping people in stores? Right.
Well, they're not. And here's the thing, like Scully was pointing out, you've opened up the door because there's certain things that, you've got to remember what you are to the community and what your spot is. I think in a lot of their minds, they see these areas where we could be trendy. No one's going to Target for trends.
No.
It's not that store. It's like Walmart and Target are bare essentials. People might go in for like, dishwashing soap and like maybe some slippers or something else like that. And then if they have their kids there, chances are they're dropping us. So Target's trying to compete with the $5 and below now. I don't even think they're doing that because they use a little bit more common sense. They know who their customers are. And it's like, more on the shelves. You will get impulse buys. And that TD3 is got it right there on the point.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. When I say less is more, you have to do it like Apple. You have to. And I say that I worked at Apple from 2005 to 2017 or some shit like that. And like, I know that they know how to market. And the reason why they can have so little on the shelves, yes, I get it. They own a platform, but we sold more in accessories than we did in actual product because of the way that it was placed. That's what we were talking about. I think Alex, you talked about it on Toy Chest. I think Tommy did as well. But like you have all of these anime and manga things happening, right? Well, you have like SH Figure Arts that has like, One Piece figures in the store or Godzilla pieces. If you want to change it up and get more money, you put those figures next to those mangas.
Yes.
And now people are like, I can get the book and the toy, and I can like. But instead, they don't do it. So it's like you can make less on shelf, but you always have to have, something else. But like, see, even you want to go pick up cat litter, I would put cat specific toys next to cat litter so that I would always be selling something else. Could be like for a cat, or it could be a toy that is a cat. So when you're grabbing cat litter, your kid's like, "Oh, I want that toy," and you don't say no because you don't know how to say no to your kids, right?
And that's the point, is not knowing the awareness of the store. This is what happens when you take out. There used to be a part where you went to the store. There were people that curated each area, and I knew a regional manager at Target way back in the day, and there were people Pacific, Home and Garden, whatever it was. There were people Pacific to those aisles that knew how to actually function, knew how to get you in, and they used metrics. Now somebody's just going to Chat GPT and just putting in some stuff. Hey, how do we run a store? And you're not doing anything that's gonna, like, you know, raise awareness, get people, because impulse buying does happen, exactly like it said in the comment. Impulse buying does happen when you walk in stores. Yeah, so will Target put the NBA One Piece figure in the sports section? No, they won't even put it in the regular section.
You know why they won't do that? Because it'll make them money. That's why they won't do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's Chef's dropping truth. Yes, he is. It always does,
man. Yeah, seriously.
And then Tommy said the problem with the brand-based approach is that the retailers. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I got to put my reading classes on this one, bro. Sorry, guys. The retailers never get on the train in time. The trends go as fast as they come. Absolutely.
Exactly, Tommy.
Which is crazy because retailers always have a 3 to 6 month view of what's coming out. They have to because it's seasonal, right? Like if you deal in clothing, you always know 3 to 6 months what the push is in the fashion industry or like toys, right? Like if you're developing a toy, your biggest bulk is to sell in bulk to one of these retailers. If you want to be in a brick and mortar, they know way ahead of time what they're selling. So like Tommy's saying, like, you know, when these trends are happening, you can jump on these trends and you can start I mean, shit, Christmas is like just look at right now, right? It like Valentine's Day didn't even happen and they were tearing the shit down to put up Easter.
Yeah.
If you put that much effort into the rest of the whole store, you would make more money. But no, like Target's like, well, we got to tear down Easter to put up Christmas. It's like, yo, we're not even in August yet. Why are you celebrating Christmas? Well, we just like, you know, we want to be the spirit Halloween of retail stores now. So
yeah, I think that's the thing that's really kind of like burning them right here. And we'll throw this in. Welcome in, Fat Grizz. How you doing? Yeah, love that name, brother.
If you are planning for Christmas after Christmas, are you even retailing? Nope. No, you are not.
Yeah. Also, the spaded one that says, I worked at GameStop and Tower Records. There are places where Target is the only, which is true, only option for the community physical media. Absolutely. And there are regional parts where they definitely are needing that. And now what you're basically seeing is that now your metrics of what your store is based on is by a fly-by-night philosophy on that TikTok trend works for a certain demographic of people. But that's not the demographic that's going into Target and Walmart's. That's not. Bro. It's just the weekend guys. It's like Home Depot, right? Home Depot can't just throw in an electronics section and expect people to just walk in Home Depot like, I'm looking for a TV. It's like that. Right. It's a different scenario. So they're taking that over. And here's Darth Moocher said, yep, I'm getting to the point where why should I care anymore about retail? Why am I fighting for them anymore? Online is it. And you know what? That's the problem, is that you want to have that point where it's nice to walk in on a Saturday or Sunday or something, go to Target and just spend some time a little bit, you know, just walk around and everything. It's great to just, you know, whether it's because it's a family environment, there's a lot of things that you're seeing, right? They tried to do the ices and the popcorn and everything else like that. They used to do a good job. And there's front of the store is all of the home goods and your clothing. Back of the store is where everyone really walks right directly to. Darth Moocher is hoping that 2.0 isn't it? Walgreens exclusive. Wow.
But yeah, no, going back to Moocher's comment right there, man, this is basically what it is. What I said earlier, everything's just going to be Amazon now. Everything's going to be online, just like he said. Why are we even going to bother with physical like retail stores when we have Amazon? Like Amazon is just gonna destroy Target, man. Like people, I don't even think Target themselves realize that what they've done. Like they've dug themselves hole, and Amazon is just gonna be on top of that hole, just shoveling dirt to them.
Yeah. Little Beastie Tribe says, greeting from our third account, Michelle and Little Beast here. Dr. Further knows Star Wars are coming out. Smart, awesome, yeah.
You know, one thing too, we were saying that too. I don't know why. I know Michelle and Little Beastie's been having problems with their logins, and we've been talking to specialist about that, because we heard on last week the same thing happened. You had to log in. So you guys let us know if you guys are having problems logging in and logging out with the chat to us, and let us know. We'll definitely start working on that. But now we're going to move to the Target 2025 numbers, because there is no better thing to know, because if you, like John Taffer from Bar Rescue said, if you know the numbers, you know the numbers. Chet, you do this well, so let's go over this.
I got you on this one. Target's 2025 numbers. Target Corporation, TGT, reported its full year 2025 earnings for fiscal year ending in January 31st of 2026 on March 3rd, revealing a challenging year with lower profitability and a dip in sales. Key 2025 a full year. That's not the year. It's 2025. Full year results ended January 31st, 2026. The net sales declined by 1.7% to $104.8 billion compared to $106.6 billion in 2024. Adjusted EPS 7.57, which was in line with company expectations, but lower than the 8.86 reported in 2024. GAAP EPS 8.13, down from 8.86 the previous year. Operating income dropped 8.1 to 5.1 billion, compared to sales decreased in 2.6 for the full year. Now, you are probably asking your question, why aren't you using money for terminologies and just saying points? Because businesses don't care about the dollar. It's about the numbers and the point percentages that move. Cassie says, just give us VR Toys R Us already. Exactly. And the person that creates that, it's going to be a lot of money. Look, this is all to say that BlackRock, Vanguard, and a few others were upset that they didn't make money. So
here's the thing, too. You can't point out their 2025 numbers and say that because there was something that happened. They made an initiative. We're not going to get political here, but they made an initiative that they did, and it backlashed, and there was a major pushback from a certain demographic of people going to Target. That's why that CEO got fired, because he had an initiative, he ran with it, and it got him fired. Now you got a coming in with a new initiative that's even dumber than the last initiative, and this is going to eventually get this guy fired, because that's what's going to go down. I'll read right here too. Spaded One says, I put in a little bit of effort to find some mom and pop specialty shops. Very good. And it's amazing how many great deals and grills you can find when you give the little guys a chance. And that is the comment.
Man, this is beautiful. I love this statement right here, man. I love this statement. I always say, support your local businesses. Support your local businesses.
Yeah. And it's all my Star Trek comments just don't come through anymore and everything. No, they do come through, Mooch, but I knew if we read it, they would kick you off the Starlight. Sorry, bro. Don't do that. So now we saw that little crying emoji right there from Target, because that's what it is. We will jump to their other emoji. It's on fire. And Mr. Maddox, one more time, let the people know about the money.
Okay, here we go again. Well, Target 2026 predictions. Target 2026 outlook and strategic shifts. Growth for Target. The company expects 2026 net sales to grow by around 2%. The investment Target plans to invest roughly $5 billion in 2026 to boost growth, focusing on store remodels, new locations, and supply chain enhancements. Leadership's Michael Fiddleek took over as CEO effective February 1st, 2026, with a focus on reversing the sales slump. Target +4. The company noted that while 2025 was difficult, sales trends began to improve in February. And just like I said prior, if you want to tell me you don't know what the hell you're doing without telling me you don't know what the hell you're doing, invest $5 billion in remodels and new locations instead of paying attention to your numbers. Because again, to go with what Mr. Storm said, the cost and your profits started rising in February, because while we don't get political in here, as a retailer, you shouldn't get political, and when you don't, you see your numbers grow. Is all I'm saying. There was a big slump, and you can look at it, because I pay attention to stock. you can see where everything drops and goes, and it's all the same place. So this is another thing where it's like I don't, what is the growth going to look like? I don't think we know, but they're going to be throwing money at stuff that doesn't increase foot traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I think the trend that they need to start requiring is maybe, because give me where I'm wrong. People walk to your store and everything. Maybe ask customers. Maybe start actually back in the old days taking surveys.
Yeah,
you got people. You got somebody by the door and be like, hey, hey, I know you're leaving. I know you're kind of busy. But what was one thing that you guys walked in for? You guys like her? Because see, the one thing they do, and we've noticed this, that Walmart does it, infuriates it. Target doesn't do it as bad. Walmart, every damn time, I don't care if you walk in on a Monday and you go on a Wednesday, the whole damn store will be changed. And that's to get you to walk through the store. But they do this and it infuriates everyone. And everyone will be like, no, maybe certain specific things stay in a certain area. But like Target has no random rhyme to what they do. And so maybe start taking just brief moments like, hey, we want to, and do it from Middle America, do it from both coasts. Try to get a sense of what's going on and what's going right. And that way you can actually, hey, or did you guys come in? I know what you guys purchased. Oh, you guys purchased some toys. Oh, wait a minute, we're selling toys. It's like, So I that to me would seem like the easiest way to do it. But then again, I don't have an MBA.
I agree, man. I agree. I mean, doing a survey, that's literally the easiest and probably most effective way you can improve a business, man. Especially like even if you do like a survey, like I believe some other stores did it, after each purchase on the receipt, like it will tell you, oh, hey, just go online and give us a quick survey, how was your experience here in the store with this purchase? I forgot what stores had it, but some of them had it going on for a while, and it was great. It was great. I've actually submitted to that survey many, many times, man. So I don't know about this.
Well, we're going to run with some of it. This is the reason now, Michael, I will tell you this and everything. So that I'll go over to your LinkedIn page. I'm seeing something because I think right now you need to really start getting your resume together because you're definitely going to need it because something bad's going to happen. But this is not the year to come to say we're going to slash toys. Why? Because there are major toy milestones in 2026. Masters of the Universe. If you don't think Mattel's going to sell a crap load of toys, you are out of your mind. They are. The next biggest milestone, Spider-Man Brand New Day in July. That's coming up. Oh, Marvel Legends don't sell? Okay. And then next thing at the end of the year, you've got Doomsday.
Yep.
That's not going to sell? Okay, wait, hold on. That's not the only milestone we got. We're going to roll through. There's a couple of ones that's popping up just in a couple of weeks. You and I both know that this one character is known as well as Batman and Superman across the world, and that is Mario. And Mario's going to sell a crap load of products, T-shirts, hats, everything that's not going to be in the sporting goods section, toys, books. It's all going to be there. If you don't think that the actual first editions that are popping up at Walmart and Targets, here's the here's a $5 red card for 5 minutes of your time. There you go.
I'm on it. I do it every time.
We'll do it,
bro. Yeah, me too.
The Mandalorian and Grogu, the white edition boxes, that's going to get people in the stores. And look, as much as we laughed about Superman last year, there was a bunch of products and there was a bunch of companies that did it right, and people were buying those products. Guess what? There's a Supergirl movie that's popping up. You don't think that's going to get you in the store? Again, this gentleman needs to get his resume ready because I got a bad feeling that he picked the wrong year to say we're cutting toys. But Fig, what's your thoughts on it, brother? He ain't gonna last, bro.
He ain't gonna last, like you said. Like by the end of probably by the beginning of next year, it's gonna be a new CEO in that chair.
Fig, your thoughts on this? Is this the right time to make a move away from toys?
Oh yeah, no. I don't think being like arguably like the second, third biggest retailer in the country of the United States, you want to get rid of something that people go there have for years. And that being toys, games, Nerf guns. I mean, if all that stuff starts dwindling down, like that's just dumb. Like, what are we doing? I don't think I really just to what am I trying to say? Just to go off of everything you guys have said to add to it, I think this is going to shoot them in the foot in some way, shape, or form, and it's not going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Smug right here, man. Can't wait to give my money to Walmart instead of Target. Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
And you know what? This primes the door for them.
Yeah, and Chet, I know you mentioned it earlier. Like, I'm one of those people, actually, man, that preferred Target over Walmart. I'm one of those people. I like to go to Target more so than I do Walmart, just because it's a preference thing. But now this is gonna drive me away. Now I have no interest in going to Target anymore. I'm just gonna go straight to Walmart or Ross and see what I can find there, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And we'll pull up the next slide on here, and it is let's see, it's like wanting to be something you're not. And the one major problem with we're looking from the whole Target, their Red Club edition, to Walmart Plus. All they really want to be is Amazon, and Amazon is who they are. I don't know. That Supergirl reminds me of my ex. Your ex is hotter than mine. But really, it's like, look, they want to try to claim the online market, and they want to be trendsetters. And what they should be considered and what they should really be working on is one major thing that they made a promise that they should be doing. They said they wanted to, when the Toys R Us left, they were going to pick up the slack, and they haven't. They've done things. Fat Grizz. This is, if they get rid of the toys, Target will basically be Bed Bath and Beyond. And guess what? That store is not around anymore.
Yeah, it's like Bed Bath and Be Gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But what they do, they mishandle the collector's area. They put it away from toys in the back of the store, or in Walmart's case, behind glass in the electronics area. That didn't work. And then they've been terrible in their toy aisles. They're almost non-existent restock, and they focus on bad online events, whether they're Geek Out, whether they're coming up pretty soon this and next week for their Walmart Collectors Con,
and the Haul on Friday.
All they really need to start doing is basically taking over the one store that did it right. And they should be focusing on their toils, and like Chet just mentioned what I said on Monday. Move the books to the back of the store and move the toys right next to the books. Yes. And I guarantee you'll see an spike into it. Electronic wise, I don't know what they're thinking, because that electronic section is always full at Target. So I don't know what they're thinking on that one, man.
Bro, that's I cannot believe it, man. You're literally just pushing money away. I can't believe it. I don't know. I can't even fathom the idea.
Yeah. And Spitty One said, I don't like how all the cool stuff we grew up with is getting phased out and becoming predatorial nonsense. Toys, video games, physical media, nostalgia, etc. He's got
that's my whole problem with all of this, right? Is like, yes, they do sit on a throne of lies. First of all, I'll agree with that.
They do.
But here's my problem with this is that we're not even talking about it. Like, maybe our focus is like on us as collectors, right? But like, if you just put yourself into a kid's mindset of like when you were like 5 or 6 and you went into like Target or you went into Kmart or Walmart, that experience doesn't even exist for kids now. So it's more about like, what are you trying to do? Because I wholeheartedly agree that if they really do cut all of this stuff, it basically becomes like, oh, hey, do you want to go to Target or Kohl's, or do you want to go to Goodwill or Target, or do you want to go to Marshall's or Target, and it's like, I'm going to pick Ross and Marshalls and Home Goods every time over Target, right? Or Burlington Co-Factory, like DD's, like then it just
Home
becomes
Goods.
this place of like, there's nothing. If I'm going around and I want my kid to experience toys, like where do I go now? You have to go to the mom and pop shops, which is fantastic. Do it, I think, and then there's that one Troy's Toys or whatever it is. I think that Blitz goes to.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of people. I know Stu John said, I don't think that Toys R Us is the way that exists in the 80s can exist in 2000. I hate to be the guy. Hate to be that guy, but there are a lot of areas in the country that don't have population supported, which is look, they can't do it in the same way. But if you have a small aisle like you do at Toys R Us, that's the way to do it. But you've got to theme your store out. There's a reason people do go to Target for central items. That's why they put it in the back of the store. Those are the valuable items. The stuff like you can go to any store to pick up, like, any T-shirt or anything with any jersey on it. And again, anybody worth their cuff is not walking into Walmart or Target picking up like I said, I would never pick up my Rams gear out of those two stores. I would much rather pay for that to come from the NFL Fan Zone or something else where I know it's an actual authentic item that comes from them. There's even people I know that actually run a lot of eBay stores that run off that merchandise as well.
Yep.
Why saying could always go to FYE and pay 4 times retail?
Good. So from there, gentlemen, we could talk about this all night and see the section. We're gonna have to part 2 this scenario because this is gonna be something that's definitely gonna be pulling up a little bit more and everything. We'll run this one last comment right here. Said Target should get on the toy catalog train. Actually, that is actually a smart one. Amazon sends it out every year around Christmas. Kids see the bookmark what they want and they haven't seen a Target flyer. I haven't seen a Target one. Like Target used to send out that news.
Dude, not only that, but
thing.
Target used to have the paper on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could like look at what they were like. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They sometimes even had it at the front of the store on this
little
wooden rack thingy.
Yes.
They literally just had it posted there. And then you walk in the store and you literally, that's the first thing you see. You're like, oh, like this is new. This is coming soon. But yeah, Target is failing, bro. Target is failing miserably.
Yeah, absolutely. So that when I grew up, I watched Scooby-Doo. Where you or where you are since then, I had like 9 TV shows, 20 movies. I never thought I'd get tired of Scooby-Doo. Well, like I said again, no one should ever get tired of him. He's
bro,
gonna be around
I still watch
100
Scooby-Doo
years.
to this day.
Yeah. Whoever has Transformers, that's where I'm going. Thank you, Mike, because that is true. And if we haven't said it, seen some new faces in popping tonight, most important thing you can do is subscribe to the channel. Second thing you do is tell your friends about it. Third thing you can do is hit us a like and everything, right? Leave us a comment. And if you can, well, there's a reason. And tonight we're going to introduce the reason to be a Shadow Knows Network member. We like to thank the Shadow Elite, the Syndicate, and the Prospects. Everything that goes on through the channel, all of our financial gains is due to that. We thank everybody for all that. All that money is put right back into the shows and the progress and things we do. And we got a special treat for you guys tonight for that. But let's get right quick to let's roll. And we got Scully got links. And Scully, you can go this one. You got 2 of these on tonight, man.
Oh yeah. So Red Hood, the Mesco exclusive Red Hood suddenly popped back in stock for a buy now option. And obviously it did not last very long because again, this is demand on this figure is insane. So I don't know how long exactly it lasted, but if you were in the Discord Syndicate Discord, that is, you would have gotten the very first alert because as soon as this hit the stock, I immediately shared the link and I dropped it in the chat and I let everybody know for those who want it. But yeah, now it is long gone. So, and then we did have another one. Yes, sir, Professor Hulk. I'm personally very excited for this one, man. I have a lot of cool ideas that I'm gonna do with customization wise. So I'm very excited to get this figure. And yeah, this also dropped today. This was a general release, so you can find it at all your local retailers and even your pops and moms stores as well. They'll carry it. But again, if you're in the Discord, you get first alert. I dropped the link as soon as it went live, exactly at 10 a.m. on the dot. The link was shared, dropped, and those who want it got it.
Yep, and it was an Amazon link. You know how hard it is to find those Amazon links.
Yes.
Scully's doing the work and everything. But Fig, we've got an announcement. Hopefully he's still in the chat. Yes. We got a photo of the week, Fig. Who won this week?
This is me, Willflow81. Yeah. First of all, if you haven't done it, join the Syndicate Discord. Check out the toy photography channel. There's people dropping heat there all day long. So this was dropped a few days ago. Amazing picture. Willflow, you do numerous pics in there, man. It's awesome to see your work and everybody else's. But this one caught my eye, and we had to throw it up for the photo of the week. So thank you very much. Again, join the Discord toy photography channel. If you need figures,
my favorite
photography with, use your Toy Hunter app as well to help you get those.
My favorite part about this picture is that ad placement for Brute trash cans.
I was thinking that is Superman throwing the cat into the fire or he saved him?
I like to think he's throwing it in the fire so no one wreck it for me.
That must have been like
He's like
bizarro.
look at his fist. He's like, if you come out here, you're going right back in.
But I love the cat. The kitty looks
The
so
cat's
cute.
like,
Hey, shout out to Will Flow though, man. That's the homie,
Yes,
man. Shout out
yes.
to Will Flow
Yeah.
for sure.
He's saved.
Awesome.
Oh, he's saved. Oh, that's okay. That's just making sure. And then actually was my Carbonite and Lack an honorable mention.
Of course.
Max Rebo. Let me tell you something. Max is doing some good shots there. Hey, get with Scully is his eyes out there. Fig's eyes out there. Mr. Maddox's eyes out there. Don't worry to get around to you, but there's some really good ones. Always a pleasure to see great people photography, their time and effort put into that. But from that and everything, we'll let you guys, we'll change it up to the Syndicate. If you haven't joined, all the great guys are talking about it. Make sure you're doing it. The movement has begun. No gatekeeping, no algorithms, just fandom. Join the Syndicate. Bring your hot takes only, and it does not any part of your fandom. You can do that right there. It's a little code right there. If you're not watching on your mobile at home, you need to shoot it on your phone. Make sure it gets you directly over there. Again, anything and everything else you guys want to talk about and everything, it's there on the Syndicate Discord. Good night, talk. Yeah, there you go, man. We try to bring the fire to you, bro. We try to. From there, upcoming events. Well, we knocked out the 7th. Now this weekend, you're going to see Scully at TF Con. And he's going to be there after 12 p.m. So if you guys actually were able to purchase a ticket or you're able to buy some after 2 p.m. or something, you might be able to catch him there in Burbank, California. We're gearing up. We got our tickets, hotels, everything else, all kind of thing. I'm packing already for Toy Atlanta. That's taking place March 27th through the 29th. Nice. We're going to be here. Our buddies over at Odd Frog's going to be there. The great David Vonner, who we will see next week on the show. He's going to be there. All of our good friends and everything. A lot of toy tubers. If you guys haven't seen the Cryptoids release, the Yes Had Some crew will be there as well. And Robo Dunno, there's a bunch of toy tubers is going to be there. So it's going to be interesting points, like a family reunion without the fighting and the knives. So Toy Atlanta will take place. But we got a little something for you. If you are a member of the Shadow Nose channel, the YouTube channel members, you're going to receive a discount on this. But this is the 2026 SKN Con exclusive t-shirt, and it will only be up for a limited amount of time. You've got to go over to holygrailtoys.com tomorrow. We're going to show you guys tonight, but you get there, you can feel, guys like B Some and the rest of the guys are there. You guys can pick up a t-shirt right here.
That's awesome. Chat, let's make sure we put some fireballs for this, man. This is awesome. This is a fire design.
Absolutely. And that shirt is only going to be available from the 3/12 to 3/29. So starting tomorrow, it will be on the Holy Grail Toys. If you're in the Syndicate, we'll put a link up for that. We'll put a link in for some of our other shows and everything. There is actually a link to Holy Grail Toys in the show, but we'll put another one up. And actually, we can do one right now. We'll put a link in that. Go over, and tomorrow you guys can go over there and pick up the shirt. But if you want to see it, because that's small and my eyesight's getting bad, I'm getting old now. So what we've done is we blowed it up a little bit more for you, so you can see the front of the shirt, Masters of the Toy Box. That's right, because this year is the year of Motu, really, for us. And on the back, you got the SKN Live Toy Atlanta 2026 on the back. Oh, man, that's a great styles. The guys are really busting their behind the scenes. So, if you got to, like Max Rebo said, is that the only T-shirt of the year? No, it's not. It's just the first. It's just the first.
We have all the regular merch that's going to be up there. Holy Grail Toy guys are doing redesign stuff, so all the other merch is up there currently, and then I think they had some of the last year's Toy Atlanta shirt left. So this is only the first shirt of the year, though. There's going to be more.
Yeah, so make sure. But the best part is, if you're a channel member, there is a discount. You're not going to pay the full price if you're a channel member. So that's one of the perks. You get a percentage off on the merchandise, all SKN merchandise you guys do. That's awesome. Man. And TD3 says he wants that shirt tomorrow morning. You can get it, sir. It will be up for you. So we'll be pushing that through links all throughout the week and everything. If you guys don't know, Toy Hunter app will be featured at Toy Atlanta 2026. If you haven't gone on to the Revolution, and the Plastic Revolution will be televised, it will be televised on Toy Hunter. You should definitely be doing that. It is the app to rule them all, just like that magical ring. You definitely got to do that. Guess what? It's live on the Apple store, so you guys can go there and pick that up. And then if you want to, and you've got an Android, we didn't leave you out. It's there. But what you're right now, it's in the trial phases, but soon to hit the actual Google Play Store. So, man, it's coming up. It is. I'm using it on Android. I've used it on Apple. You definitely 100% need this in your life. There's a lot of things it's working on. Not only can you actually scan your collections in and get an actual value of what your collections might be, you can actually negotiate and check all the prices sold and actually what's current. There's a radar. One of the new features is a basic con exclusive feature that they've been busting their butts on. There's beacon for the retailers at a convention. Have you ever ran across a San Diego Comic-Con aisle for the Mezco booth to find out they only had 20 actual exclusive figures? Well, if they would have used beacon, they could have told you they only had 20 and there was no need for you to run over there. So
That's
a lot of great things that Toy Hunter's doing. There's plastic news on there. They're building. It is not a toy app. It is a 100% fandom app, and it will be a lifestyle app for you if you're into any part of collecting. It is. Did I miss anything about that, Mr. Maddox?
No, I mean, we just found out that they are working on health integration. So if you're at a convention, you can track your walking.
Whoa.
So there's like competitions and unlocks. And if you've been TD, you could get the test now, but you can also hold off till it hits the actual store. So
Awesome.
Yeah. So so that's what I think a lot of people, I mean, that's why I like it. You can keep track of like everything. And the best part about it is they're releasing a big update in the next couple of days that is a complete overhaul with a lot of like added features. And one thing that was added to bring up is that when you're searching things and you're at a convention and you want to search it, it tells you what you have in your collection. So you're able to kind of see what's going on in there. So and that's the one that's out now. But here's the news.
Yep, I can see that. Well, actually, let me get back to it. Again, all the news feeds and everything, just like there's a new item that we're going to talk about probably Friday morning that's actually coming out, that G.I. Joe, the fine folks over Hasbro. Let me get rid of this ad right here. We don't want to get the ad up, but we'll be talking about that Friday morning. It's a support team coming to the Rattler. So that's always cool. And then from there, hey, we got a couple of seconds to go for the rest of the show. But hey, you know what we do this. You're watching us on Wednesday. After us, you got to watch the Store Like Digest podcast, the best damn Star Wars show on any universe. And one of the things we're doing is wake up to us on Friday. Oh, you got a Friday to talk about things. Last Friday was Syndicate Friday. Not only did you have SKN, you have Bliss Transmission. You had 3 shows on Friday. This week, we're back to 2. Toy Box Chronicles, talking about your week in review, everything that we missed in the middle of the week. You could join us Friday morning, and we're going to have that at 10 a.m. on the West Coast and 1 p.m. on the East Coast. Myself, Mr. Maddox, talking about all great things in action figures and toys. And then later on that night, you end your evening and actually end your work week with Pixel Plastic and Ink. That's myself, that's Mr. Maddox, that's Rad, and Dr. Brentley. All things through all fandom. And you got the pre-order mafia segment, your favorite segment, our favorite segment is going to be there. And plastic news on SKN, everything weird. A couple of popcorn buckets popped up. Interesting. So we got a lot to talk about on Friday. And that's all I got, Mr. Maddox.
Hey, man, look, it's been fun. It's been real, but we do have, the best damn Star Wars podcast around coming up. So hang tight. Also, really excited about this. This is a special outro. This was done by Steve. Super excited to show it off. Hell, we don't even know what it is. He just said you can't know. You just got to leave it. So for Alexander Storm, thunderous Mr. Storm. Good morning, Toy Box Toys News, and Baroness with weather. Yeah. For Alexander, Thunder Storm, Sexy Skelly, Fig Fury, and myself, your host, Chad Maddox, we want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. And until next time, keep chasing that plastic dragon, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
Fleeing from corporate tyranny, the last chronicle, Toy Box leads a ragtag independent fleet on a lonely quest. A shining planet known as Entertainment Earth.